Hi guys, today I wanted to show you our calendar. I showed this quickly in a vlog recently and I wanted to give you a more in-depth review. It's a really great way for a toddler to start understanding the passing of time, and in the meantime I just think it's really aesthetic. I take a lot of joy in switching out the pieces every day, and it's going to become a ritual for Riley to do with me in the future. So I love that. We are moving in a couple months and this is going to become a much bigger display when we move because we'll have a bit more space for it. So right now I wanted to show you how you can do this in a smaller space, because if I back up here you can see this just lives on my kitchen table. It doesn't take up a lot of space. So you can do this in a small space as well. And I'll just give you a quick overlook on the top. Basically this calendar follows Waldorf teachings, which use a lot of color to help show the rhythms of time and how they move, and colors just I think speak a lot more to children, which is really nice because you can tell a child that such and such is happening on this day, which is green. Friday's green, by the way. Which is just easier for them to see, because when they can see it and visualize it, because Friday is abstract to them, but if you say Friday is green, then they can visualize it and how it looks, and they can count out how many days in advance that is. This will make more sense if I actually show it to you, won't it? So in the middle here, I've got this gorgeous, it's called 7 Moons by Grappat. And actually, you know what, I'll link everything below for you guys because I'm sure it's going to be hard for you guys to remember what everything is. But this is called 7 Moons by Grappat, and basically these little peg people live inside these little cups, and each color represents a different day. So today is Monday, which is this kind of like purpley red color, and then it goes into red, yellow, orange. I know that's not following the rainbow, but that actually follows the Waldorf rhythm for the week. So you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they also use colors for the year. So this will be your summer months, and you've got summer colors, autumn colors, winter colors, spring colors. And this is Grappat as well, but I'll stick with the daily ones. So what I do is, today is Monday, so I'll flip this guy over so I can stand the little peg person on top, and Riley can see that today is this purpley red colored day. And you do kind of the same things on certain days, or you can use the colors to speak about the day. So I can say, hey, on Friday we're going camping, that's the green day. So she can kind of count out how many days in advance that is, and it gives her a better understanding of time, because saying Friday is very abstract to a young child or even an older child, whereas with the colors it gives them something to actually visualize. So moving on to the annual calendar, I already kind of went over this a little bit, but this corresponds down here. The base of this is the Grimm's annual calendar, which I'm currently not using, just because Riley's only just getting to the point where I think it would be really good to use. I would use it actually right now, but I'm going to wait until we move, just because it's just pulling out more stuff. And like I said, I want to keep this kind of clean and simple since it's in a small space. But these pieces, when I turn them over, actually have holes on them which hold marbles, and then there's another piece that goes underneath that holds marbles all around. If I find a picture online, I can't even pick this up. There you go. There's holes in it, so you can stick little wooden marbles in there. But I'll just insert a picture from online to show you what that calendar looks like. And that's really good for when your child starts counting, because they can count out every day of the month, and then they see really well how the month corresponds back to the changing of time throughout the year. So I think that's really, really lovely. So the Grappat one just follows the year. and the colors. But then this Grimm's one follows the year and the days. I just really like how the Grappat uses these little peg people along with them, because I mean, my daughter plays with peg people. They speak to her. Like, I don't mean they literally speak to her, but I mean they speak to her. She plays with them. She loves them. You know, she resonates with them. So I like that they use the peg people because they're just really friendly for a child. Oh, I missed in the middle here, I've got different little weather people. And you can use all sorts of things. You could use painted stones or, you know, little shapes of the weather, whatever. These little peg people, this company makes weather peg people as well. But I like to just put something in there to show the weather for the day. So it is a rainy day, so I've got my little rain cloud raindrop guy. He's got little raindrops in his hair. How cute is that? These are by Ambrosius. Ambrosius, I don't know how to say that. Oh, and this yearly calendar also comes with these little dice, so you can switch out the date. So it is August 13th. I should have said that. And it comes with this little cup as well that you could turn over to stand your peg person on, because I've used some little separate wood bits I have that are just like wooden building blocks that Riley has. These little bees just go with the little rainbow that she has. Yeah, so I showed you these really quickly. These are peg people by the brand People. It's P-E-E-P-U-L, so they're people. And these are quite fun. I'll actually put the camera back down. Sorry guys, I'm really wobbly, aren't I? I'll put the camera back down and show you how cute are these guys. These are your elements people. So you've got earth, fire, wind, and water. And I just keep them on there because I really love the elements. And I kind of feel like the elements somewhat coordinate back to the seasons, because you've kind of got earth and newness in the spring, fire and the heat in the summer, you know, and you've got like wind and rain in the autumn. And then, well, I'd say you've got wind in the autumn, and then really it's just precipitation in the winter. Back home in the US where I grew up, it was a lot of snow in the winter, but in England it's just a lot of rain because we don't get snow as often. So this really works well for the seasons here, where you've got spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And now I'm going to show you guys my favorite part of our calendar, and that is, this is the same brand. These are the People. You can see her little trademark stamp on them. And these are moon phases. So we swap these out every few days to follow the moon phases. You've got your full moon. And this has just been a really fun way to follow the changing of the, you know, the moon cycle. And I think it'll be really, really cool for Riley to see over time. I don't think it'll click, you know, that soon, but I do think over time she will start to see how these the moon cycles start to kind of follow along with the months. You know, Riley's a woman, she's a girl, and she will eventually one day get a cycle, and she'll see how the moon cycle might follow her cycle, things like that. I'm like really thinking far ahead into the future, but I do think that the moon plays a very strong impact on our lives. So I really like having that included in our calendar. And that is everything that I have here. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to link everything down below. It's actually pretty easy because I'm pretty sure I've got all of this from the same online shop. It's called Yes Baby. Just because I shop there all the time. I really like their website. They sell a lot of really great products. So I've just got to find the product listings to refer you back to them if you're interested. So yeah, and actually I have a discount code which I will share down below for you guys as well if you're interested in anything. But yeah, if you have any kind of rituals or things that you do with your child to help with showing the passing of time or time relativity, please do share it with me, because I'm only just getting into starting to do this with my daughter. She's going to be 3 end of October, so she's just over 2.5 now. and I would like as many different things as I could do with her that would be interesting or fun for her. It's nice to have different ideas in your pocket because kids learn in such different ways. So yeah, if you have anything that you do with your kids, please do let me know in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.